subscribers. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Alola Pantera. Welcome all, welcome all. Do y'all feel that? It's the third, y'all. It's the exact opposition between Mars in Cancer and Pluto in Capricorn. 29 degrees. Okay? It's the aneretic critical, but also the vibe of this is it before a new phase. Okay? It's look at it as the right before the baby begins to show its head, that moment of darkness that baby is going through the birth canal before it goes into a whole nother realm called its new life and shit. But yes. Okay, so we gonna look and see what the energy is. Should turn that on, actually. May you all be well. Man. The Star and the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Already the energy is just ramping up. Some of y'all need y'all to take a deep breath because it feels as though some of you are actually, it's both feeling and seeing these shifts. What shift am I speaking of? Well, Mars in Cancer is an emotional and is an agitation towards one emotions, can make someone a little snippy out of the blue or very moody. Pluto in Capricorn is transforming anything that has to do with the constructs of power, with Mars in Cancer more specifically, an abuse of it. Okay, so that opposition is creating this challenge, this point where we're going to present this to you in order for you to literally grow. But not everything that's used to help you grow can really be perceived that way because, you know, it can be something that it'll cause you to be more reactive and impulsive than to respond to it. So let me first open up my screen so I can see the chat better. Oh, gratitude, beloved. Gratitude. Let me see, my loves. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure here. Hello, my darlings. The link in the window. Many things. All things high vibration. None. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. There we go. Boom. So these messages, the intent is you'll be receiving confirmations as to what it is you already know. Some of it may even trigger a response within you that brings forth an experience where you are now to make a decision. That deep within your subconscious, you already know what to do. But it will take for something to awaken you know, that part of you or the essence of that reality as far as what you have to do to bring forth a change. Okay. This switch, yes. Okay. So let's take a look and see. There's something about pay attention. You there's a yes to a question. The answer is yes, but you have to pay attention and it just calmed down. That's love it. Looking at a candle. What's the energy? The Wheel of Fortune. If you're not tuning in, vibing with the goddess, Empress, High Priestess, Empress Arvela Bandera on TikTok, make sure you go over there, okay? Join the fun over on TikTok. It's the same as it is here on YouTube, all right? We over there as well. And this card came out in that message as well, the Wheel of Fortune. So, divine intervention, current energy. You see that shit? Divine intervention. Something is occurring right now. Right now. The energy is, whether it's now or approaching you. Okay? The moral of the story at this point is that divine intervention is here. Shit. Give me a second, because it's because I was literally sitting here channeling the energy of the storms that are going on, actual storms, and that's why I'm just saying, hold on. Hold on, okay. So the Wheel of Fortune speaks of divine intervention, dharma, karma, cause and effect, okay? A change in one's circumstances, a turn of events, a beginning and an ending at the same time, a beginning and a space of nothingness, that 10, but altogether it's a beginning. So literally that Mars in Cancer, Pluto, Capricorn, 29 degrees before they go into the next sign. Mars going into Leo and Pluto going into Aquarius. But Pluto won't go into Aquarius until the 19th of November. So a lot, it's the final piece of everything. The divine is coming in to bring up everything that would prevent you as a vessel within the collective. Is bringing up everything that will prevent you from ascending. Anything and everything that has been preventing you from ascending is showing its ass. For some of you, this started, as far as this intensity, 5 days ago, because I'm seeing number 5 on the screen. So 5 to 7 days ago. But something about yesterday and today, that energy got a lot more intense. Remember this, though. You're never given more than you can handle. You are never given more than you can handle. Okay? Whatever's going on in front of you. Because, again, Mars in Cancer is a very moody energy. Mars is a fighter. It's a spiritual warrior. It's the god of war. And the sign of Cancer, which is emotional, nurturing, loving, sensitive, intuitive. These two together, Well, Mars and the energy of Cancer, Mars is very uncomfortable in Cancer. So when it comes to something where you have to take the initiative, because Mars rules Aries and Scorpio, but the fact that it also rules Scorpio, it gives it the energy of a cardinal and a fixed sign. So let's say there's something where you would want to take initiative, right? As far as, let's say we're talking about Aries and or Scorpio, wanted to take initiative because of the ruling planets that are connected to these have the energy of something that is cardinal, which is about taking that is taking that initiative, and Pluto, which is it's the ruling planet of a fixed sign. There could be this energy of tug of war or going back and forth without moving forward. But Mars in Cancer, Cancer is also a cardinal sign. Mars doesn't necessarily want to take initiative in an emotional type of way as far as nurturing and babying the situation. So it gets uncomfortable when it has to, you know, move in that type of way. I'm getting the energy of boiling water for some reason. I mean, obviously, Cancer, water, Mars, fire sign, but it's really coming through as and again with this flame going boop 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 boop. So pay attention. Something's brewing for real. Not even brewing, it's boiling right now because it's time to turn it off. I'm not using that right now. Shit, bro. Okay. What's the energy here? Divine intervention. Happy family. Oh, divine intervention is coming in to bring balance to a family situation. For Cancer, that is also family, home. Divine intervention when it comes to happy family. Okay, let's not rush this. You got the Wheel of Fortune here, 10, and this happy family card, 14. If you've been watching the previous lives, you see where we're going with this. You see where we're going with this. Again, with this 14. Now, you see this happy family? When do you normally see a rainbow? Isn't it after a storm? And 1 and 5 is that 1 and 4, 5, which is a change. 14 is also temperance. So becoming the alchemist in the midst of temptation. 51, healer of the ages. If you're watching this, okay, you want to know why? You're the generational curse breaker. You're the generational curse breaker. Yes, you are. You know this, but they really want you to be a little bit more aware of what this means. You know what it means, 1411. However, the intensity and to the extent as to which you are the one that is breaking cycles, you may have Pluto in Scorpio or Pluto in the 4th, 8th, or 12th house, water houses, which speaks to endings. Pluto itself speaks to endings. But in the 4th, 8th, and 12th house, these are houses of endings. The 4th would have more to do with family. The 8th would have more to do with, intense connections, one-on-one type of energy, a partner, and the sharing of resources. And the 12th house would be more about your beliefs, your spirituality, but also the balance between the practical and the spiritual. So whatever is not allowing that 12th house energy, Pisces energy, to not be balanced in one's practicality and spirituality, one would be able to go through the process of self-undoing themselves from anything that is in the way. But the energy today, right now, at its prime, it's pretty strong as far as divine intervention when it comes to happy family. Show me the energy right now for the collective regarding this. My balance. 44, 8. So definitely 4th, 8th house. Was at the bottom all tied up. There go that 5, 23. When it comes to happy family, the angel of balance is here because there's definitely a situation that has to change because it's too tied up. There's an entanglement. What's behind this? Archangel Michael. This right here, in terms of you're never given more than you can handle, some of you have been hearing sirens today more than any other day. It's to the point you had to pay attention to realize, yo, I've been hearing sirens all day. Or a louder conversation with your soul. You know, that voice within when you're talking to yourself, that voice. Yeah. Angel of balance and Archangel Michael, Ma'at. There's warriors, protectors that you are connected to of any age that is primarily connected to you to break through this surrounding you right now. Appreciation, 15. Appreciate love. The rose within the bush garden. Financial constraints. You're about to find out the reason for financial constraints. I'm hearing it's subconscious. That's what's triggering this subconscious path or reoccurrence in terms of financial constraints. Bringing balance to this situation by you seeing yourself and loving yourself more, especially if you've been in a situation where it wasn't really a happy family. I'm getting something where it was forced, the nose situation right now. Somebody's either telling something to someone that they don't want to hear, or you are hearing something that you don't want to hear, or something is that you are about to hear is going to trigger you, but it's divine intervention. For your victory. You're never given more than you can handle. Goddess of the Moon, 52. Emotions connected to memories. Spirit, 52, 7. Completion, 7. Not this deck. Okay. Give me one. Okay. Let me get an astrology card for each of these here. Divine intervention for victory. You're going to appreciate this moment. Something about that. You're going to appreciate love the moment that you have been experiencing up to this point. You are. It's just, you can do that now in the midst of the storm by obviously being the eye of it. You got to get in the center of it. But if you're standing around it, you're going to catch, you know what I'm saying? You're going to catch that energy where it throws you off. But in that moment, if that is you, throws you off, get to the center of it. Get to the center of this situation. Get to the matter of the matter. Get to the matter of the matter. Happy family. What's the energy? Show me. Let's see. Okay. Happy family. You're the one. This shit is strong. You're the one, because look at this reef here. You got Virgo, happy family. Virgo, I'm picking this up more so as anything that you may have been hesitant to clean up, or there is an energy of hesitancy to clean it up. It's here now. Virgo, 6. You may have been seeing a lot of 6s. So this could be where people are noticing the lack of appreciative love because of this energy of hidden hate, hidden enemies. Virgo is the polar opposite or reflection of Pisces. Pisces 12th house speaks to where oneself undo themselves from situations that are toxic, that puts them in this state of, you know, having to take care of their health, whether this be mental, physical, spiritual. And it's coming into the reality, Virgo, Earth. It's becoming something that's practical, something that you can see. When it comes to the happy family, the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So let me clarify this. Let me see what tarot card comes through so we can get a little bit more here. Okay, perfect. Let me do it this way. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Clarify. Somebody could be born on the 4th of September. Clarify. What's going on here? What's the divine intervention with this happy family? Queen of Wands, Aries. Speaking of initiative, that's Mars. Balance, divine intervention is coming in surrounding this happy family because there's something about it's time to get on one's life purpose, one's destiny. With Aries here is about one's image. You do have appreciate love here, number 15, going through lessons that would have you feeling as though going through lessons, the lessons played out as you not really seeing yourself fully, possibly for the lack of, you know, support from what you consider to be family. 10 of Swords. Wow. Heavy betrayal energy right there. Completion of a cycle. As far as I heard gossip, because this is Gemini. You may have been hesitant to close out this cycle, but you won't be able to do that now. Not in this energy. Especially when it comes to that right there. If there is a situation as far as miscommunication, that opposition between Mars and Pluto is not going. You're not going to be able to not see and experience what you need to let go of right now, and that's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a great thing. Because again, once Pluto goes into Aquarius, it's about the collective ascending. You're not going to be able to ascend if you're still holding on to something that's causing you to have a heavy heart. You didn't even see your beauty. Literally. You didn't see your beauty. Queen of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius mantra is I see. Knight of Wands here, and it came out sideways. It was a challenge you seeing your beauty, seeing who you are. You've been hesitant when it came to seeing who you are because you wanted to make your family happy. So now divine intervention is coming through to help you. Literally coming through to help you. Some of you may have gone through situations 15 years old where you were kicked out the crib because, you know, you were surrounded by parents who are extremely toxic. They treated you more as somebody on the street than their actual child or relative. You know? This whole time, Aquarius is here at the bottom of the deck. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. I'm hearing somebody say, well, technically, blase, blase. Angel of balance. You know, in the midst of a conversation, it seems as though it was quite of a debate. Well, technically, you may not even, this person possibly never even expressed themselves this way to you, their way, the way they actually are. Cause I like it just the way you are. That's playing in my head right now. Timberland. Tenth house comes out, angel of balance. Angel of balance coming through to assist you when it comes to your achievements and status in the outside world. Ooh. Ooh, then you got Uranus here at the bottom of the deck. Your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, awakening. Yo. Here's what's happening with this over here. Some of you didn't do something before when it comes to a happy family. Didn't do something before as it relates to your achievements, doing what you want to do. Feeling sorry for somebody. Now you can't even do that. Feeling regret for somebody that they're not going to be able to move forward with you, and you were doing something over and over and over again, hoping something would change. But hope did exactly what hope does. Its true definition, it's not the way people are utilizing it as if it's faith. Because if you have faith, there's no need for hope. But if you're hoping, you need to get to your faith. You need to know something is going to shift rather than hoping it's going to shift. And reasonably speaking, when you're saying you hope something, you already know. That's the verbiage of you intuitively knowing that's a no for you. But logically, you're focused on the conditions around you, hoping that would change. Now, it does in some cases. It may come across as the hope comes through and it assists you. However, if you haven't learned the lesson, that's when hope actually brings something that you're asking for, so you can learn the lesson and you go right back to phase one to recognize, oh, this ain't the path you're supposed to be taking. It's all good, though. Now you can move forward because you're more aware. You know what I'm saying? You're more aware of what it is that you know that you have to do and should be doing, not hoping to do. It's a difference when somebody say, I know I love you versus I hope I love you. Big difference. Spells are not just opening, you know what I'm saying, a witch's book and going into a cauldron. Nah. Having a conversation with somebody that's at a vibration that's low and they don't want to rise or evolve from that, that's a spell. Those are words, babe. The more mindful you are of that, the more you'll be able to respond to situations and really observe what's going on, what's being said, because a lot that's being said, you'll see it happen because it's said, whatever was said. Or some of you may even intuitively sense something that is being said, that you will have that conversation with yourself and you see it happen. Tap into your magic. It's right in front of you. It's not, it's, when it comes to magic, it's not something that people are making it seem as far as, the way you'll see it in movies. It's much simpler than that. It's great for the screen, but it's definitely much simpler than that. Your thoughts are magic. The fact that you're breathing is a form of magic. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Okay, nothing. Clarify. Angel of Balance, 10th house. Speaking to 10, divine intervention again with the 10th. And then you got Queen of Swords, Libra, double. Angel of Balance, okay? You see that? Observing the situation. A confrontational situation to grow from it, Libra, 7th house. Bringing balance to it. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. See, again with this energy here of a happy family, but there's something here in regards to loyalty. Becoming loyal to who you are before being loyal to someone else that is not even going to be able to go with you on into the next cycle. There's a lot of 10s here with 28 as well. 28, we have the 10 here for the divine intervention, the wheel of fortune, and the 10th house. Let me see. This, for some of you, there's something here about a form of service you're supposed to be providing to the collective, but there's a tradition that you were connected to, family-based, that was blocking you from doing so. And now all of that even is coming up to the surface where, it puts you into a position of, enough is enough. I'm going to just do me, because apparently if I'm sitting here doing for others, that shit's still not working, It seems as though people just wanted to be nosy. What's this? I know this ain't in reverse, though. The Sun card, the best card in the deck, in reverse. Why is this in reverse? 7 of Cups. So, I'm getting, are you willing to bring balance to this? It's here, but are you willing to bring balance to it? The 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Your subconscious mind is literally telling you, take the next step, take the initiative. Don't worry about what's next. Just don't worry about what comes after what's next. Just take the next step. Because there's something here about not knowing the full picture, preventing somebody from taking the next step. Why is it in reverse? Now, this is 19. The Sun card is 19. Pluto goes into Aquarius the 19th. Why is it in reverse? You got the Ace of Cups. What's behind it? The Star? Wow. Wow. The Ace of Cups speaks to unconditional love, the beginning of unconditional love. So this, okay. The Queen of Swords is saying, put your sword down. Say what you have to say, but put your sword down. Really see all of this that's going on. Say what you have to say. Don't let it get violent. Say what you have to say, because it's even going to bring a missing piece for you as it relates to why you have been going through certain relationships the way you've been going through them, why you were connected to certain people the way you were connected to them, why you were attracting a certain vibration as it relates to a partner, because Queen of Swords definitely speaks to a one-on-one partnership, or why you were going through situations as far as work with an authority figure or manager, because the seventh house Libra energy can speak to a significant partnership when it comes to love, romance, or family. But it seems as though family usually is the root, as to if that's not handled, then it has to go to these other areas of your life so it can get handled. So the Sun card showing up here in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Swords with the Angel of Balance, your achievements and status in the outside world. This has to do with work. So something at home translates into work. What is going on? Okay. It's definitely a misuse of authority. You obviously don't enjoy being told what to do. You could definitely have Aries highly aspected in your chart. You are a leader, or any cardinal sign for that matter. You are a leader. You don't want to be told what to do. You know what you came here to do as it relates to your journey of life, and you are now receiving the assistance to make it more clear so you can heal from this once and for all. Okay? Because you're stepping into a new beginning of love, healing love. First and foremost, starting with yourself. Again, happy family with the Virgo energy, hesitant to see yourself or take on your life purpose because of conforming to what others around you, deem as, oh, this is truth or this is success. With the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the strategy, the strategist, but this is the match to the Queen of Swords. Somebody can have a moon in Libra. What's wild is that this is at the bottom of the deck right now. Because the sun in reverse, it's the moon. Something is still unfolding. Now, the crescent phase here is about having courage and strength to move forward in order to bring balance to a situation. See the Queen of Swords here and the sun, moon, Libra, or moon in a air sign. Air speaks to the element of air, and the zodiac speaks to communication and relationships. Your status and achievements in the outside world was definitely affected by a relationship. I'm gonna get one more. What was the relationship book? Okay. Saturn and Leo. Five of Wands. Competition. Being surrounded by competition since you were a child. See, some of you definitely Mars in Cancer. It's family, so but you're seeing how toxic people are, and no longer turning your back on it anymore, but not in a way where you want to physically do something about it as far as, things getting too far. But if something has to be said, it's being stated and you're moving on. You're not even going to waste too much energy on it. Even if you have to go through a period where you have to feel the way you want to feel because somebody got you fucked up, but not taking it too far. You feel me? Yeah. See? That divine intervention number 10 in the happy family. 14, and this is the Five of Wands. This card is about, passionate arguments, competition, finding out everyone was for themselves and having to make a decision. For some of you, this translating the type of lovers that you were encountered. Some of you possibly gonna go through a breakup. It was just 6:55, 6:56 now, so that way you can finally go through the healing process and set new habits for yourself. Especially with the new moon in Scorpio, we just had 111 realigning with oneself in order to, really now plant the seeds for the type of intensity you are ready for. And with this unconditional love, that's a different type of love we talking about. That is a different type of love in terms of this realm, where this realm and humanity don't really know what that love is. Because there's too many situations going on where people love somebody for what they can do for them, not just what love is. It's just there. It's basically that when you encounter someone's energy and you love them until they prove to you otherwise. Starting with the love until they prove you otherwise. And if they do prove you otherwise, to just step away from the situation, no matter who it is. Now, saying that to say, you got this family thing going on over here. It's something where from a child to a mother or father, you would think that the initial reaction is to love that child. But depending on the parent and how much they have to heal from their childhood. So seeing something for what it is and finally wiping your hands from it with a pure heart. Because as long as you are, still feeling that intensity of where someone may have had you fucked up, the more you hold on to that, you'll end up attracting a partner or lover that has to put you through that lesson so you can get out of it. That flame high as shit again. So that's a yes. Yeah. Show me the energy here of appreciation. Shout out to all of y'all in the live. Make sure y'all hitting that thumbs up energy on the screen. If you're on your phone, just double tap the screen. Leo. Ooh, loyalty. There's also control with this energy here. Protective. Loyal. Protective. Magnetic. And then you have Taurus here. Some of you can have Venus and Leo. You're appreciating your beauty first and foremost. You're noticing how magnetically charming you are. With Leo and Taurus, these are very, it's energies of a lot of beauty surrounding these two, with Taurus and Leo showing up. Now, with it clarifying appreciative, or as y'all know it, appreciation. I just don't changing the verbiage on that because appreciate, hate. Appreciative is different. Now, 15, you have been going through a cycle of challenges, right? In order to connect to your passion and focus on what you believe in based on what you know, and standing firm on that, having the courage and strength to stand firmly on what it is that you know and believe. Because if you believe without knowing, that's a lack of belief. There's a lot of believing, but there's so much lack of knowing. Aquarius is, I know. It's knowledge. It's knowing. We're in the age of you have to know. If you believe it, then you must know it. If you believe it, you must know it. As I'm saying that, the energy is coming through as not forcing yourself to know something when it comes to someone else outside of you. So a partnership. You believe that something can work out, but you're forcing situations for you to know when the situation that you know is why something is not moving forward. Divine comes, intervenes to help you to see, no, my love, that's not where we want you to go. You belong here. You belong in a position to be honored, to be loved. You don't have to keep tolerating this stuff. And for some of you, this is the conversation you got to have with yourself. You don't have to keep tolerating the way you see yourself and think of yourself because of what someone else said or because of your past traumas. Let that go. That's not doing anything for you. And a matter of fact, it is doing something for you. It's keeping you stuck. It's fucking with your mental, your physical, your spiritual, all that. That's all it's doing for you. Fucking with it. Or destroying it, rather. Clarify? Now I'm smelling a hot iron. Yo. The Wheel of Fortune again. The divine intervention is happening right here. That's the card you started with. 15 is connected to Capricorn or the Devil card. The life you lived, the divine is intervening into this space for you to realign with it. Because here's the shit that tends to happen now in terms of going into situations hoping it'll be okay. Hope is not of the heart. Gotta be mindful with certain words that are in these sacred texts without knowing its meaning. Look up the goddess named Hope. See what that energy is all about. So the divine is intervening within your heart space for you to have faith, because what is faith? Faith is the substance of those things hoped for. And when someone is hoping to attain something. But if you have faith, you're connected to the substance of having it. And all you have to do is keep doing you in the moments until that aligns with you. Just keep receiving and accepting that it's already here. Hope literally keeps it out there, keeps it away from you. And there are times where you're telling yourself, I hope this works out. But this is where your subconscious mind is wanting to reflect something to you as far as you don't want this. So this is why you're going to say you're hoping for it. Because to be in a state of bliss, connect to your heart chakra, you're not going to have no time to be gossiping or listen to anyone gossiping or aligning yourself with, you know, the energetic vibration that someone calls you with some bullshit. Especially if they're not looking for a solution. They just want to talk about the problem. Three of Wands. This came out in that message on TikTok too. It was the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Death card. Three of Wands and the Death card were in reverse. So something is not going to move forward because something has to end. It's this, the Death card in reverse speaks to an energy of preventing a transformation, preventing an ending, wanting to hold on to it so tightly. You know that image of holding on to a rope while someone is hanging, holding on to that rope, the longer they hold on, the more, you know, it cuts. Remember, it's always easier for someone to pull someone down than to lift somebody up. You got to lift yourself up and out of this situation here where you, it's also where you want to help somebody who just wants to continue to just keep throwing at, to just keep jabbing at you. What is this? The Tower. Ooh. Somebody's birthday October 16th. That's Libra. Or Leo with the moon in Libra. Let me see. When does it start? So this would be something around what? Moon in Libra. Between 10, 22 degrees around there. And then the Three of Cups. Ooh, okay. What's this reconciliation? Seven of Wands. Reconciling with yourself. This is Mars in Leo, though, which is where Mars is going next. But 707. Let me see. That's 37, isn't it? And then the Knight of Cups. Pisces. The invitation or love. Let me see. Self-sabotaging thoughts. There goes Moon in Libra again. Two of Swords. Hold up. Two of Cups. Now I'm getting this energy of some of you, the Tower moment, and someone seeing you. And this turns on your heart light, where you now begin to see yourself. And this is the development of a new partnership here with this Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. What's the Tower? Shuffle it. What's the Tower? Let's see. Somebody definitely about that witchy ancestral spiritual life. Just heard a whole salsa in my head. If someone said you did witchcraft on me. Somebody feels as though you probably put a love spell on them. That's something else. Three of Pentacles and a Nine of Pentacles. Or you're definitely going to be working with somebody. Both of you are single, though. If you're wondering about a situation with the person new that's coming in, this person is single. There's something here. Okay. There's something new coming into your life as far as a new partnership that is highly destined for you. And it's for you and this other person for an awakening to occur. I'm seeing a match go off, a spark. You got Page of Swords here. If you don't know this person and they're new, you both have already seen each other in the dream state, especially during moments that you were going through situations with your family here. For some of you, this could be a Pisces, or this is really speaking to someone that you saw within your dream state. They could also be an earth sign. You got Three of Pentacles, Capricorn showing up, Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. I'm going to use a different deck to clarify this. Why I just turned my neck that way? As if, you know when somebody got a stiff neck? Not laughing at you if you got a stiff neck, but I'm just saying, you know that energy, whiplash? You probably seen this person before. You probably seen this person before. Well, not necessarily seen this person before, but y'all were in the same environment at the same time. It definitely sparked a shift in your energy. Let's say you walking through the mall or something, you and this person in the mall at the same time. 5444, and it sort of paused on the timer for me to see it. 5444, 444 could be of significance, or that number itself as a place, 5444. Or 944, where you and this person were in the same place at the same time, and it sparked a shift in your life. You may even have a conversation with this person later on where y'all both realize, yo, we was there at the same time. That type of thing. Clarify that. The moon. Ooh. Something's being revealed. The secret's coming out. Remember what we was talking about over here with this moon? The Queen of Swords showing up before this sun card in reverse. There goes the moon now. Let me see. Hold on. Because the moon speaks to your subconscious, deep emotions that haven't yet been expressed. Look at this shit. Two of Cups. Definitely having to do with your purpose, the life path that you're on. Your North Node has to do with something having to do with love. So you may have a North Node in the 7th, 8th house. Ooh. Heart chakra. I'm hearing this was saved for you until this was saved for you. You just had to go through that process so you can see it and align with it. So that when this divine intervention comes in, as it is now, it started as of Leo season. Okay. The divine intervention came in as of Leo season. But I'm also getting July to the full moon in Capricorn during Cancer season. Where you begin to close out a cycle, especially when it comes to a misuse of authority. Pisces energy is strong. 3 of Pentacles and a 9, that's 12. 12th house. Clarify that energy right there. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You have the Justice and the 8 of Swords. And I was strongly feeling this energy of hidden enemies. Projecting self-sabotaging thoughts. But that projection happens when you don't know yourself fully, or when you're disregarding yourself. You're being hesitant to see all that you are. To really connect to your life force, Aries energy. 4 of Swords. Now it's time to heal. But you have to acknowledge in order to heal it. Acknowledge. 7 of Pentacles. Another 7. And not acknowledge your spirit first and foremost. Saturn and Taurus. Really taking the moment to see, yes, you've been wanting to develop this and build this with this person or in this situation, but really coming to terms with it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You got the Justice energy here twice. Justice and the Angel of Balance. 4-8. Oh shit. Okay. The eclipse. It has something to do with that separation too. Of the 2 earths, or the 2 earths as in low and high vibrations, but the new earth, or the updated version. I'm not gonna say updated. It's more so the earth that is now showing itself. It has always been. It may seem as though it's just for the higher vibration, but it's more so the merge of the low and high balance. And that eclipse, Aries season, 4-8, was the beginning of that separation. So since April, this been happening. Literally, 8 is right here, though. And then the 10 of Swords. My nose is so itchy. This is not the norm. Okay, so clarify that then. What's the Angel of Balance up there? Three of Wands. I heard you knew this was coming, or something was on its way. It was a repetitive cycle of something that was supposed to be on its way. The repetitive cycle is that each time this particular energy, when it comes to your achievements and success in life, or you just being you, whenever another energy is in your life, this, whatever this was that was on its way, delays. Every time. Every time you have an interaction with this person, or for some of you, it's an environment, a location. Not even in a form of superstition. It's just more so seeing the pattern, really acknowledging the pattern and noticing, yo, every time you're having a conversation with this person, whatever it is you want to manifest, slow down. Similar to when people are working on an extensive project, they abstain or become celibate, and they notice that their manifestations come through quicker because they're not exchanging their energy with something that could be, causing some type of static, as far as connected to the vortex of manifestation, where you just able to just pull it into your reality, that when someone else energy is there, it can, what I'm saying, have you feeling as though you pushing yourself through the mud rather than just a smooth, easy flow. Show me. Ooh. The Empress. You learned your lesson, 33. You learned it. 4 and 8, that's a 12, that's another 3. You have been seeing 3, 3, 3 quite frequently. Bars. Okay. So the Empress shows up. Yeah. Whatever this is that was constantly, we have the Fool. Whenever you were wanting to take a leap of faith, you would find yourself, again, second guessing it instead of following your intuitive instincts, because you were surrounding yourself with King and Queen energy. Now, the Emperor and the Empress, when we're speaking to tarot, or in general, the Emperor and the Empress embody all 4 kings and queens. So when it's time for you to level up into that Emperor and Empress energy, if you are with a frequency of a king or queen that doesn't want to evolve into that, this is when this slows down. The 3 of Wands, whatever was supposed to come to you, easy manifestation. The Empress can manifest anything. Anything. You may even notice that when people get around you, their life changes for the better. But some for you tends to slow down because it's not an equal give and take. You're literally fighting some of their battles by just being in their energy. And you see them rising up. You're not hating on them or nothing. It's just the fact that they begin to rise up because your energy is present to remove whatever it is that's blocking them in the past, that has blocked them in the past from evolving. Now, this energy is also going to see, okay, what your role is in their life, because they didn't appreciate love you before. Everybody learned a lesson in this motherfucker. Everybody learning a lesson. Okay? Show me victory. Let's get the energy of victory here. Everybody going, I'm getting this a win-win outcome for all. It's just the realization of the win maybe sooner or later for some and others, What's the energy of victory? Shout out to the new subscribers over here. Much love to y'all. Yes. Welcome. Welcome, loves. For some of you, there's something here. I just got about 30 years. Ooh, some of you in your Pisces, you have Saturn in Pisces and your Saturn return. Pluto, your ability to transform. Your victory comes from your ability to transform and take a big leap forward. So wherever Pluto is right now, transiting for you, is where you're going to see victory in your life. But you got to let Pluto do what Pluto do. Now, the fact that it's now direct, again, going into Aquarius, while it was retrograde, it was basically getting to the bottom or the depths of whatever was sensitive and psychological that would prevent you from transforming. So now that it's direct, you now have this new sense of a new psyche within your vessel, and you are able to now tune in and tap into situations that you wouldn't be able to in the past because of something that was blocking you psychologically or subconsciously. Let me get one more. The first house, yourself. This is Pluto, and then first house comes out. Let me tell you something. This energy right here. So if you are Capricorn rising, Pluto's in your first house, you're walking karma, basically. You get around people, reflect back what the fuck got the end, and it does. And it triggers the shit out of them. If you're a Capricorn rising, Capricorn sun energy, or Pluto's in Capricorn. So it'll be in the first house, Pluto, right now. And the first house speaks of what people see and the impression you give. Now, they may not directly say, oh, your karma coming for me. But they feel that. So, y'all, hear me out. You probably are experiencing these type of situations where people don't know how to say just that. And the conversation could be completely different. So people may throw jabs or hit below the belt because they don't like what it is that they feel around you or what it is that you're saying, and or both. Because you're triggering within them something that they have to see and honk. And right now, 723. That's Five of Wands. That's literally first Deacon Leo, which is the Five of Wands card. That's over here. Uranus. Boom. Your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening is happening with your ability to transform, take a big leap forward as it relates to what people see and the impression you give, and aligning with victory here. 28, that's a 1. Basically being 10, that's a 1. That's the 1. The 10 of Cups. Oh. This is why you're going to appreciate love this moment right now. Because it's going to bring you to your fulfillment of wishes as it relates to love, sharing that love. And right back into this happy family energy. So for you, for some of you, you're closing out a major cycle with, you know, certain people in your family and creating what family is to you. And then strength, Leo. Leo coming out twice. You found a lot of strength and courage, and even in the moments where you felt as though, you know, you were being sacrificed or sacrificing yourself for others. Tell me more. The Four of Pentacles. Ooh. Remember what we started with at the beginning? Yo, the 14 again. But remember what we started with? In terms of you're the one. Fuck. You're the one. You're the one that's here to break the cycle. Stop holding on to these gems. Stop holding on to what you know you're supposed to be doing because you don't want to trigger people, even and that's not even your intention. You know within you why you don't want to do it, and it's possibly why you don't want to do certain things, and being connected to certain people's because you trigger them. And you could, with the Leo energy showing up, you are somebody who is definitely full of love. You love deeply. Yes, you do. You are loyal to the one you love until they show you differently. And you may have been holding yourself back from even, you know, interacting with other people because of something one person did. when that was actually part of one of the ingredients of your alchemical elixir in terms of your life and transforming pain into power. Eight of Wands. Look at Mercury, Sagittarius. Mercury is inside, ain't it? Right now? Is it? That will make a whole lot of sense based on the way I'm over here channeling. Because I got Mercury and Sag. Hold up. I think so. Should be by now. It sure is in Sagittarius. You got the Moon, Mercury, and Venus in Sag. So just put it this way. Anything that's messing with your vibe and it's not uplifting, empowering, bubbly, joyful, it's the flip of a switch. You really gonna get to a point where you just I don't want this in my life. This is not bringing me joy. It's not optimistic. It's putting you in this spiral of being fucked up, and that ain't it. You don't want it no more. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. One more. Ace of Wands. So for some of you, Empresses here, Goddess. That Ace of Wands right there. Okay. There's definitely a vibrational match of an Emperor, God energy coming into your life. And things are going to be very passionate. You've been actually reserving yourself for this. Somebody's definitely on their way. Quick too. The Chariot. This is someone who's at that light body vibration. The Chariot, Merkaba. Okay. You got the Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a portal of a new beginning. You also got the Ace of Cups. That's why I'm saying that. This is some strong, healing love, you and this person. I'm seeing you have a different connection now when it comes to endings and transformations or Pluto. So definitely dive into your Pluto placement natally and where it's transiting for you now. Okay? I want to make sure this is that rune, Othila, because that would speak to ancestral inheritance. And for some of you, this has to do with your spirituality. You have a strong bloodline here when it comes to the wand, magic, the occult, dreams, visions, prophecies. So many things were going on in your life just to strengthen your etheric body, your soul body. Yeah. Yeah, give me a second. Is it Othila? It is Othila. This rune on her earring. Shedding old skin, outdated relationships. Molting, ancestral lot, homeland, inheritance, estate, legacy, greater peace, heaven on earth, ancestral spiritual power, group prosperity, freedom, ascension, and permanent wealth. Ascension to king, it says here. Now, this is coming up under, this is for the Queen of Swords. When this area here with the Queen of Swords, we also saw the King of Swords. So having this strategy, ascending to the crown, because Aquarius says, I know, ascending to the crown, connecting to permanent wealth. Look at this shit. Seeing the vision to ascend to the crown. Victory. And then with the crown. Let's go to Lilith to clarify the vibes over here. Black Moon Lilith energy, the essence of the rebel. What's the vibe, girl? This deck is so fire. Ooh, spiritual magic. This came out yesterday. Sublimation. And Black Moon Lilith in Aquarius. Honor your individuality. Yeah, see? Within a galaxy, you as that star, value your individuality. That's what Pluto going into Aquarius on the 19th is going to be all about, because it'll be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. It's a whole nother generation. Okay? So, 4, again, number 40 and 11, 411. That's the information right there. Yeah. All right. Let's see some. Sublimation. Spirit, soul, vibration, and frequency are invisible superpowers we all possess. When you are in alignment, these spiritual forces magnetize, draw, and manifest your experience on this physical plane. Wait till you hear this. When the sublimation oracle card appears, you are activating your light body. The belief is that you have a spiritual field surrounding your physical form, acting as a light vessel. The ancient Egyptians call this the Merkaba, which is Hebrew for chariot. Right there. Your subconscious mind, the cards at the bottom of the deck, speaking to your subconscious mind. Y'all already know this. Just what's a move? 77:07 on the clock. Coño. Wow. Okay. When you are aligned and living your soul's purpose, that's what this represents. Your light body will vibrate higher, drawing and support abundance, joy, and elation. You can navigate your reality with no resistance, suffering, or fear. This is true spiritual empowerment. The scientific definition of sublimation is the shift of a solid substance into gas form with the use of heat without moving through the liquid phase, similar to dry ice turning into vapor. During the magnum opus, this is when the physical ascends to the spiritual. Practically speaking, you can mentally mold your intentions and bring them into reality through your physical form. Some of y'all got to start. I'm smelling Burger King and McDonald's. You got to stop eating that shit. 7818. Okay. That should have been done and over with a long time ago. Okay. If, you know, you want to have something, go grab yourself a grapefruit or something. Don't go that route. Okay. The sublimation phase requires a faith in the unseen and a deep trust in the universe to guide you toward your highest purpose. Integrate your imagination, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and spirit into your physical form. Notice what exists in other dimensions, creative ideas, concepts, or visions. And when one resonates, bring it down into solid reality through action. Sublimation phase, shadow work. Candle magic is a powerful form of divination. Yeah, that thing over there been giving all the answers. Typically, this is performed through a ritual where candles are dressed with herbs and oils to reach a goal or access a certain energy. This is how you blend the physical form into the spirit through fire. Look for a ritual that fits you and incorporate it into your alchemy journey. The message extended here is you are tapping into the ethereal power of your being. This essence is attracting a bright, new reality. And so it is, as it should be. And with that, my loves, that is your message for this beautiful, blissful soul day. Hang in there, okay? I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna check up on the energy. We're gonna tap in. We're gonna get into these vibes and let's move forward. Let's all be the greatest version of ourselves, because that's really what we came here to do. Stop playing. Okay? Stop fucking playing. Like, fucking, like, do what you came here to do. Be the best version of yourself. If you in a relationship that you don't want to be in anymore, my love, get the fuck up on out of there. And go heal. You know what I'm saying? Be to yourself. Have that moment to yourself. You know, if you want to love up on somebody because you've been single for a minute, listen. You obviously ready to align with something that matches your vibe. Enjoy. I love you. I'll see you on the next live.